Yeah, I think the whole, like, blank a porn parody.
Oh, wait, what was that?
Ooh.
Oh, cool.
It's like one of those really, like, lame moves, obviously, for SEO.
Oh, yeah,
and then
yeah.
also to, like, squash out the competition.
Yeah.
But it's like, if you name it, like, Gangbang Theory, then that allows, it allows, you know, it allows another one to come out and, like, have, it's like an arms race of who's got the best name.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Equip Freya.
That, he just plays that every time.
So now we just gotta go somewhere. It's like, we gotta make these three weirdos stand out. I wonder if he went down the trunk. I hope he's not out of luck. Nah, that guy's got a lot of spunk. Quina. You're a weirdo. There's a reason you never pop up in the extended Actually, I wonder if Quina is in World of Final Fantasy.
That'd be cute. Little
Quina in that version could actually be cute.
Or that other game that looks like Monopoly,
oh,
Final
yeah,
Fantasy
and
and Dragon Warrior.
Yeah. I hope they bring that one west. I'd like to see how that game actually
plays.
plays.
And it's an actual console game. So
yeah, that's weird. Apparently,
yeah.
apparently it's based off like that game is its own genre, but apparently it's based off of a mini game that was found in Dragon Warrior at some point. So I'm curious to see how it actually plays, and the fact that this one's getting so much attention over here, even though they've been coming out for like 20 years over in Japan, makes me think there's at least an above average chance that'll come out. But maybe everyone just saw Cloud and Sephiroth in the trailer and was like, oh, this will get me my clicks for the day.
That little slime was stoked to see Cloud and Sephiroth. I'm gonna follow you around, Cloud, until a cooler character comes around.
Yeah.
And then Sephiroth was like, hey little buddy.
Alexandrian soldiers, you wanna go out? Zidane, get your head out of your ass.
Then you hear like a cork sound from off screen. Let's see.
That's just attack. These are just soldiers. They got nothing. Don't worry about that either right now.
Not even those.
You'll want to save your mana because there's another boss fight coming up.
Jeez.
Plus, you're hitting pretty hard.
Jeez.
Even Quina is suddenly doing good damage, which makes me wonder if their fork isn't as random as I thought it was. If maybe the scaling is just different.
High potion.
So it went up there. Oh
shit.
At this point, you don't think maybe you should just go back to town, try to warn them about all the soldiers?
There's a lot of sexy ladies with swords that really want to kill everyone. I'd watch out if I were you all.
Unless that's your thing.
We need the Knights of Mercury here, because they wouldn't be fooled. Yeah, you go, VV.
I did 60 damage.
That's pretty good for me.
Zidane, you used to hit that hard. Now I'm hitting for 600. Oh. 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 Flexes his arm, but it does the thing where the bicep like droops down into a loop. You went up there.
Oh, I already been up.
Yeah,
this
there's
is
the
where that
elixir.
one.
The delicious, delicious elixir.
Where are we heading now? Anyway,
Just down to the bottom of the trunk.
Oh shit! So sneaky. Ran away. I mean, I would too. He's
Just-
obviously gonna
just
die.
Saw Quina and this rat person went, fuck this. I don't care how strong they are.
Well, retreat is like a good tactic, you know? It's like...
Yeah, live to fight another day. And don't get eaten by this thing.
Yeah, because who knows what happens when you get eaten by Quina.
Does Quina actually digest you, or do you just hang out there for a while?
Do you just end up in some dimension? There's nothing.
Speaking of eating people, there's a, let's see, who was it? Oh, James Wood tweeted a picture of the Iwo Jima Memorial, you know, the guys lifting the flag.
Uh-huh.
In wake of all the Confederate statues being taken down. And he's like, take one last look at this baby before the hashtag liberals, you know, start tearing it down. And everyone just dogpiled on that and started tweeting that exact tweet, but with different statues.
Yeah.
Like, one's this terrible statue of the fawns giving a thumbs up, and the other's this giant butt plug. And then the last one is a drawing of, like, Nathan Drake, but he's pregnant with Wario. And he's like, I'm pregnant?!
Those images.
Yeah, I know. Female black mages.
Jeez, maybe run away? Nope. Okay, just take the fire to the face.
Yeah. It occurs to me you could do the black mage costume very easily with a balaclava. Just wear, you know, black mask over your face. I don't know how you would get the light up eyes. Or maybe you just rely on your regular eyes. Wait. Before you make any decisions, this is what I brought that paragraph for. So be careful when you're going through the text. Don't hammer it. Okay.
Time to murder your own kind, Vivi. How's that gonna feel for you?
I'm dead inside.
So much for living a normal life. Osmos.
Wait, do you mean you came to this battle without all of your MP?
Oh, and you're taking
Two
two
whole MP
from
from
the
the
thief.
fighter.
Yeah.
So basically, you're going to encounter groups of survivors, and they're going to ask you where they should go.
Oh, and you don't want to lead them to their death.
You do, exactly.
He's just calling out to all
Yeah.
of the females to come towards him. That
Yeah.
wasn't like to be protective.
Uh-huh.
I'm the one you want. Because they're rat women, and I'm hoping you were into human dudes.
You have a monkey tail. I know. Don't worry about that.
I love even like the cartoony nature of the characters in this game and the enemies. They still carry over that whole soldier with the helmet covering the eyes thing.
yeah. Oh, sweet. Maybe you learn Fire Rest so we can equip him with his ice staff now. Get that Blizzara going.
I like how Zidane doesn't really get in into a battle-ready stance. He's just sort of like hunched over with his hands forward.
Yeah. He's ready to steal/grope as the opportunity provides.
It's just his base instinct.
Train myself this way. It's like how footballers will spend hours just popping into position.
Yeah.
That's what he does. He spends an hour every night. And Blank is like, ah, they've got a fat purse on their back, and he starts to reach for it. Oh, but they got them boobs. They got nothing on me and my three other buddies. But mostly me. Okay.
Carried.
Like, a lot of these are kind of obvious, like they came from that direction, right? So don't send them that way, send them right.
Head up, but
Yeah.
no, head up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's get that icy staff going on, BB. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And he has slow as well, so we'll be able to use that in an upcoming boss. Okay, let's see. Yeah, go left.
Yeah, this town especially looks... The art makes me think of the Bravely Default art, or even the cover art to the Zodiac Age.
Yeah.
It's that really colorful, like watercolor almost looking, just... Too much, I feel like games try to really balance their art to make it somewhere, you know what I mean? Like either to fit like a style or to not be too fantastic, you know, to be a little bit more on the realistic side as far as color and everything goes.
Yeah.
So it's great when a game is just like, fuck it, saturation all the way up.
I was thinking about what makes a Final Fantasy, or at least what makes it feel like a Final Fantasy, because a game that's not Final Fantasy can feel like Final Fantasy, right? And part of what I think makes a Final Fantasy feel like Final Fantasy is that it's Western ideas as viewed through a Japanese lens, and so when you're not a part of the culture that originated the ideas, you don't have the same hang-ups that might come with that. Like a Western artist working on a fantasy idea, often they're very, you know, earth tones, very not unsaturated, but not okay. Cross the bridge to the right. Yeah, they're very earth tone heavy, and they are very realistic, and it's almost has this chiaroscuro thing going on a lot of the time, very deep shadows and all that. But you take those ideas and you have Yoshitaka Amano make a Beholder or any of these ideas that you would adopt directly from Western fantasy, and he doesn't have those hang-ups, and so you get those same concepts and general images, but yeah, they're very, very colorful, and they're very outlandish in a way that Western artists usually aren't.
Yeah,
like,
because Western art, it's like the structures might be pretty amazing, but as far as like lighting and color goes, they try to keep it pretty toned down, and this looks like a somewhere between like a children's book illustration and like something, you know, just something really, like, I don't know, like they don't care. They're not trying to follow any certain rules.
They're not trying to follow any particular rules, and you know, they're coming from a different cultural, you know, different art history. Like when we studied art history in school, it's all the Western stuff. Like you had the option to, you know, study. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, they won't come back. I don't know. I don't think that one matters. Because, you know, you study art in art school, and we look at the Western stuff, we look at the Renaissance, and the stuff that came before and after that, and how it influences what we're doing now, but they're coming from Eastern art, where it's very different. Like, the way they often do perspective is, well, you have a really tall but narrow scroll, and the higher up it is, the further back it is. Which is different from how we do it.
We're just like even giving a shit about like I don't know, art and games. It's like too much like, well, it can't be built this way because it wouldn't be able to support the weight there, and or the perspective doesn't make sense. But here, shit's just like twisting and turning and coming at you and going away. It's just like, yeah, it just makes it very fantastic, very.
To look at it, you are struck with the thought that this is another world. It's not just our world, but somewhere else. It's its own self-contained realm.
Alright, rat ladies.
Alright, looks like we gotta die fucking. What? Die fighting. We're gonna die fighting. This tuxedo mask son of a bitch just appearing on top of a pillar.
Once he finishes his fucking soliloquy.
I know.
Wow, Zidane, who looks not so cool now?
All these rat ladies are just, yay! And Zidane just...
I could have done that.
Like-
I was about to do that.
Yeah, cuts to Zidane, and he's all hunched over, and he has this big, like, ogre face, because
Yeah.
he's just kind of mad, but also embarrassed.
Second episode of Wet Hot American Summer 10 years later, there's something in that realm that's really great. Andy, who is Paul Rudd's character,
Yeah.
he comes back and there's a young kid who's like he was, and he's super jealous, even though he's supposed to be like, you know, near 30
Yeah.
now. And this kid's like a summer camper. They get so hyped for Andy when Andy comes back.
This is a little tragic right here. Fratley just doesn't remember her, but Freya's whole goal has been to find Fratley.
Oh.
Which is an idea they might be appropriating from Final Fantasy VI. Where, Locke's love, you know, is like, she doesn't remember you. Oh, that's right, he's about to propose to her, but she fell, and she completely forgot about him.
And then, like, this was even her issue with when she ran into Zidane, was Zidane, like, forgetting
Yeah.
her? That's kind of her thing, right?
Yeah,
Everyone's got such issues in this game. Like, am I real?
yeah.
Am I forgotten? If you've forgotten, do you even exist? See, it's not just you, Freya.
Yeah.
Get over it.
And I imagine this is how Wild Arms would have played out if we could have stayed with those characters a while longer after Jack's fiance had been revived but had no memory of him. It's like, yeah, the spark between you will still be there, you'll just have to discover it again. But that's still gotta be fucking painful for your love to just not remember you.
God, like, yeah, how do you even start to deal with the feelings of that? Like, would it be considered selfish to be upset that they don't remember you, or do you? I mean, like, it's just.
Well, I imagine it's similar to Marceline in, again, Adventure Time, when you realize that she has history with the Ice King, but he doesn't remember any of it, and she's mad at him for it, but then mad at herself for getting mad at him.
Yeah.
Which I imagine is what it's like if you're dealing with a loved one with dementia who just doesn't remember you,
Like, we put in
or your
all
life,
this,
your history, none of it,
put in all this work.
and it just doesn't exist anymore.
And it's like, just makes you think, like, I don't know, like, what?
Like, am I nothing but a collection of memories?
Yeah, like, what is the point?
Yeah. Should I just take a long walk off a short pier right now?
God, I gotta get some Thai food.
Yeah, I know. Let's.
Final Fantasy IX
Yeah.
starting to fucking bum
Yeah.
me out right now.
Yeah. And it's like, you play this as a kid, you know, fucking 13 or so when this came out, and it's like, no, I guess I would have been 14. It's like, I've never been in love before.
Yeah.
You know, since then, I've been in love before. And even when those end poorly, oh, fuck Beatrice. Even when those end poorly, at least you have those memories.
Yeah.
Oh, but maybe you just don't have those memories.
Or it's like you have them, but they don't.
They
and
don't,
it makes
and
you
that's
think
worse.
And it kind of makes you think of death in a way. And
Yeah.
but then you're like, I would almost prefer death,
Yeah.
but then that's really fucked up to think, because at least they're still alive.
Ew. Beatrix, you're so cool.
Wait, give me your
Yeah,
autograph.
yeah.
I mean, come back with the jewel. She's so cool, it cut to her running away
Okay,
again.
before you run out of here, do two things. Go in the menu. Put everyone in the back row.
Or
Yeah.
boop, beep, bop.
Okay. Top everyone off. So three things. Top Quina off with a potion.
Gargle
Okay.
that shit down,
Yeah.
Quina.
Now, talk to everybody in this room.
Oh, no problem,
Yeah.
ladies.
So the more people you get up here, the more items you receive.
Oh, fuck you, move all the way.
And then I suppose the fourth thing will be save the game. Granted, that kid just gave you a zoo card. But I think you can talk to both those kids and their mom.
And the mom? Okay, I was
Yeah.
wondering.
Or,
Okay.
there we go.
No, mom.
yeah. Protect them with this. Receive gun. Okay. I guess this will do.
Phoenix Pinion.
I think this might Those might just work as Phoenix Downs. I think later on you can turn it into an item which teaches Ico Phoenix to summon. And we've already equipped everybody, so we should be good to go. So you're about to fight, obviously, Beatrix again. Basic strategy, the same as before, but now we have some more tech.
So what was it, just heal? You just have to survive?
Yeah, so you'll want to have Vivi cast slow on her until that sticks. After that, have him defend. Basically have Vivi and Freya defend, have Zidane steal as much as you can, and have Quina use White Wind. Fortunately, we have some auto potion going on, so that should help as well. And Quina just threatened to eat Beatrix, so that's frightening.
And then Beatrix is like, maybe later.
Mm-hmm. Staring at that tongue.
She just wants to know what's inside.
Under those robes?
Just inside. Like, Beatrix just is curious what's inside that
Oh,
vein.
yeah, yeah.
Alright. Slow down Beatrix.
Mm-hmm.
You said just defend?
Yeah, just defend. And and keep Quina in reserve. Quina has a lot of HP and probably won't take too much damage.
Cool, slow.
So, similar to what I was doing with Quistis at the end of 8.
And you said have her
Oh shit, have her use a potion for that one, because that's a big hit. In fact, use a high potion.
Oh,
yeah, that's
auto
fine.
potions.
Yeah. Thunderglove. Thunderglove's falling out of our ass at this point. At least we can sell the extra.
Wearing them on their feet and
Yeah.
tails.
If we're lucky, we'll manage to steal the ice brand from her. Also, I think we can buy high potions, so feel free to use those
Okay.
when characters get hit.
Let's just have you drink a potion there, buddy.
Come on, Zidane, steal it.
Do the thing that you say you're good at doing.
Fuck.
Ooch.
That does a lot, so yeah, I have to keep him topped off the whole time. 1.
Oh boy.
1 whole HP. I don't know why they did that for this one. Don't be Zidane. God damn!
Is this Zidane again? Damn it. Well, she knows. It's Beatrix after all. Come on, let me...
I think you have to get out of this menu first.
But did he not come back? What's going on?
Not yet. The Phoenix Down is queued up. There he goes.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay, fine.
Probably should just Zidane, but...
Well, they both need it right now, actually, so it's effectively... Yeah.
Just because
yeah, that's fine.
Something's gonna happen.
Yeah, someone's probably gonna take... Yeah, there we go. At this point, it is probably worth it to use White Wind. Just you never know. Also, if we don't manage to steal the Ice Brand, or if we do manage to steal the Ice Brand, I'll just clock wipe to the most relevant moment. Shit. Fuck, I'd eat 2.
Yeah, it's just... Steal something, Zidane.
The Ice Brand is just in her pocket. Just take it.
Every time he goes to nab something, it's just a little, like, little slap.
A little close-up of his arm, like stretching off some fucked up angle, and then her arm coming up from the other one, just...
Just a little slap.
Yeah, yeah.
Get out of here.
Just a little...
He's just like, Fingers recoiling.
Yeah.
Damn.
First is his arm stretching, but then it's just his fingers stretching, and those getting slapped. Aw, damn it. Ah, well. Shall leave the jewel now. Thanks for slowing me down.
Thanks for allowing me to get a few minutes of my daily workout in. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go pump so many more weights. That's weird. You can just hop in with them and...
Yeah.
I mean...
And ride that back up to the, oh Jesus, I completely forget what they're called in Star Trek. I mean, they're teleporters, but they have all kinds of pseudo-technical terms for them. I'm gonna follow them. I'm pretty sure my consciousness will come with me. This raises lots of questions that I'm not equipped to answer.
Follow me, guys! Guys, you're not following me!
Alright, guess I'm the only one who'll survive.
And then that's where the fan theory is that Zidane dies again after he already died.
Yeah. I don't think there are any fan theories about 9.
It's just good.
It's just a good game, which, again, it's sold like gangbusters, it's just not the way 7 did, or even 8 did. And so it doesn't have the fan base that those games have. But I feel like nowadays when people do, and then again, they have to contrive a way to get Quinn out of your party for the next sequence. But I feel like when people these days do ask themselves, or have the discussion of what is the best Final Fantasy, this one is always in the running. It might not make everyone's number 1, but I have the feeling it's a lot of people's number 2.
I feel like it's top 3.
It's certainly top 3 for me.
Unless you're one of those people that are just like, I like the original the best because... And it's like, okay, you're fine, you like your... But come on, really? Like...
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
This might be the first time a summon is used in a cutscene.
Odin's just like,
Yeah. Fuck this tree. And it's interesting because it implies that the Eidolons that you summon are completely amoral. They just obey.
Yeah. It's like when you have Genie.
Yeah.
And they're like, Genie, kill this person.
Yeah.
Genie's like, oh, I don't want to.
Genie has no choice but to grant your wish. See, the breathing is funnier than anything you could insert in that moment.
It's her excited breathing.
Yeah. / dying breathing. They're the same breathing.
What about the mages that they rode there with?
How could you have seen that? You were pure energy. Well, at least those rat people we saved gave us some stuff before they died horrifically.
Yeah.
So it was worth it. Actually, I think Dan and his family survived. I'm Dan the Rat Man.
Like the guy, they're like, where's Dad? Dad's like vacationing now somewhere.
Leave her alone, Vivi, and he gets in real close. Vivi, when a woman's having a hard emotional time, just abandon them. Just fucking abandon them. It's part of the dentist system. Separate completely. That's the last S.
Oh, Dennis, you're such a fucking creep.
General, how was your gel-off session? Wonderful, as always.
Because I'm a fucking professional.
No, the most professional self-pleasure. It's rigidly scheduled. She knows exactly how many strokes she needs.
She knows exactly how she likes it.
Yeah. 7 to 7:10, Jill off. Out that door at 7:10 exactly. Cleanup time is included. And she's just mad because these black mages and eidolons are showing her up.
Just stabs one of the mages real quick. Just,
just for funsies, also to see if it hurts.
And not to see if it hurts them, to see if it hurts her. Just to see if she can feel something again. Nope, didn't hurt.
I feel nothing.
Good.
Maybe Steiner was right. That's how dire the situation is. I'm curious if Steiner was right. It's like Braun's on board the ship. Think we could just butcher her? I don't think she'll put up much of a defense. We saw her. Nah, you can't get into the Jill-off room.
Man.
I mean, you'd be slipping and sliding all over the... Well, no.
She had that cleanup done.
Yeah. She's a professional. Again, everything is orderly in its place.
Like you could bounce a quarter off the bed.
Yeah.
Because those sheets are tucked so perfectly.
It's not like everyone else's bottle of lube, which is just slick on the outside.
God.
Because everyone's sloppy about it.
Because no matter how careful you are, it just gets everywhere.
Oh, fucking cocoa butter all over this thing. Damn it. Man, why is your room covered in Crisco? No reason.
It's making a lot of southern cuisine.
In your room?
Yes.
Can I have some?
No.
CDP plays. We just talked about jerking off. Today's episode of CDP Plays is brought to you by BadDragon.com.
You just want to kill your daughter now?
Well, yeah, she got all the Eidolons out of her.
Dagger! Got some sinus stuff going on.
My nose is almost perpetually stuffy. Not runny or anything. I have the feeling my sinuses are just a little small.